I'm Professor Brandon Bennett, a black belt under Renzo Gracie and John Donaher, second degree. I teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, gi and no gi.
Professor Brandon Bennett is our head instructor in our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu program. He's a second degree black belt under Renzo Gracie. He's one of the old school guys, and he brings in a great approach to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He really knows how to build a really strong team. He made our school very reputable in the local Jiu-Jitsu circuits.
Judo and Jiu-Jitsu, very, very similar, very, very similar. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, started originally from Judo. Judo just decided to go into another direction where they focused more on standing. Usually students start off with gi because it's a great foundation, and I always believe you should have a foundation before no gi. No gi, I love it, it's great, but you need the fundamentals of gi first. The game is a little bit slower when it comes to the gi because you have grips, you have the uniform, you have the lapel, you have the sleeves, the pants. You can always grip. There's something to grab. The pace of no gi is a little bit fast, a little bit more emphasis on especially positional as opposed to gi. During that weekly training, I try to keep everything in the same area, so I wouldn't teach taking a back and then turn around and teach a toe hold or foot locks. I keep everything in the same area. So I would take taking a back, side control, a mount, two back. This way the person can understand it. As you get higher up in the belt, you start to realize that it's about the technique, not as much as it is about the strength. And the same thing with Jiu-Jitsu. It's about the technique. Strength can play a part, but the technique is the most important part of it. Technique is the most important part of it, from Judo and Jiu-Jitsu. Probably my greatest reward is seeing my students do well. Going to the competitions and seeing them progress and seeing the look on their faces when they actually win and when they actually realize that what they've learned actually works. That's probably the greatest reward.
Progressive Martial Arts is located at 175-25 Horace Harding Expressway in Queens, New York.
I would love for you guys to come by and try our class, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, gi and no gi.